Meanwhile, Parish Episcopal completed a three-peat in TAPS Division I last weekend, and that's where we find this week's recipient of our MVP Bobblehead. Few players in the area have enjoyed their senior season quite as much as Andrew Paul. The speedy running back started the year with just a handful of college offers, but ended it last weekend with a state championship and increased interest from Power 5 schools that include Michigan State and Auburn, amongst others. At 5'10" and 220 pounds, Paul has just enough speed to go with a bruising style of running. Andrew Paul is this week's recipient of the MVP Bobblehead. He is a great player, and Andrew was unable to join us in studio here tonight as he's on an official visit to Colorado this weekend. I guess that's a good excuse. But earlier this week, I had a chance to catch up with him to talk about the 2021 season via Zoom. And let us welcome in Andrew Paul now. Congratulations on the MVP Bobblehead, man. I mean, well, you've seen it. I know it's a pretty. What did you think when you saw the MVP Bobblehead for the first time?
Man, it's nice. It's definitely nice. Yeah, no doubt.
Yeah, well worth it. Fantastic career, fantastic season there at Parish Episcopal. You know, we were describing you as maybe the biggest riser in the area, though, in North Texas this season. What has it been like for you going from a guy with no major Division I college scholarship offers, and now it's like you've got your pick of a couple of fantastic programs?
Oh, yeah, man. It's great. It's a great experience. It's unbelievable. We put in that work. So,
tell me about this season there at Parish. I mean, a third straight state championship. Coach Daniel Novikov doing great things there. What was the biggest key to making this another state title run for you guys there at Parish?
Oh, yeah, it was definitely – our team was connecting at all cylinders. We were all bought into what we wanted, and that's what we did. So, it's unbelievable. Yeah.
Now, I mentioned a second ago about the rising up the and recruiting and all of that. There had to be something that you worked on, something that you did. I mean, what did you point to in the offseason before the year, or tell me what that was like and what you focused on to become a better running back?
My footwork. I definitely cheated on my footwork, man, making people miss after I hit the second level. And definitely my speed, you know, breaking away from defenders. I knew I kind of lacked that last season, so I definitely was putting that work on my speed. Yes, sir.
And we saw that on full display multiple times throughout the season. It was really fun to watch you do that. And, I mean, it wasn't just me who noticed. Clearly some colleges are paying attention. With us as you're on an official visit this weekend as well. You know, what has it been like hearing from these college programs, and what are you looking for when you're going to be choosing where you're going to be playing college football next year?
I'm definitely looking at a team who runs first, you know. So right now I'm just soaking it all in right now, going on these visits, checking out these places, trying to find my next home. So it's good. It's a blessing.
And a big part of the success there at Parish Episcopal, I know, is Coach Daniel Novikov. He's done a tremendous job there. And he had very nice things to say about you when we talked to him earlier this week. Here's Coach Novikov in our conversation.
For a single season, I have never had a player that I would say is more impactful and more dominant than him. You know, I mean, he had an incredible career, without a doubt. He was an all-state running back last year, too. But, you know, people like Jonathan Gray come to mind, Cedric Benson. That's the type of season that I would say he had this year. It puts him in that kind of echelon when I reflect back on what he did this year and what he did for us in our program.
When you hear a coach talk about you that way, I mean, that's got to mean a lot to you. And I know Coach Novikov means a lot to you. I mean, speak to me a little about what he's done for you as a player. How has he helped you grow as a man, as a football player, everything involved?
Yeah, I couldn't ask for any better coach. He definitely helps us grow each and day, and he definitely puts us in our best position to get better on the field. So recruiting-wise, he's amazing. Coach-wise, he's amazing. Couldn't ask for any better guy.